Hi, I'm Blake. I'm the rider coach for Breaking AIDS Ride. And in this video, I'm going to take just a few minutes to go over the absolute basics of fundraising with you. We have a lot of other videos that are going to go into more details on everything I tell you. So if you want more details on what should go in your email or how to throw a fundraiser, how to ask for a big donation, there's other videos for that. But this one is going to just be the bare basics on how you're going to fly past your minimum and fly past your goals. Yep, goals. You need two of them. So that's your first step. You're going to set two goals. First, how much money do you want to raise? $2,000 is your minimum. And if you're thinking, yeah, that's my goal, okay, but I would really suggest setting it higher. So if you're thinking you can raise 2,500 or 3,000 or 5,000, awesome. Change that goal on your webpage and be ready to share it when you talk to people about the ride. What your goal is does not affect your minimum. So you can set a super high goal, but all that's required of you is the $2,000. So don't be afraid to set a big goal. Your next goal is, when do you want to be done with your fundraising? Nothing quite so sweet as being done with your fundraising. So set a date for that. And the reason to do that is because when you tell people I'm doing a ride in September, you just gave them a reason to procrastinate. But if you say my goal is to raise $5,000 by the 1st of July so I can concentrate on my training, you just took that reason away from them. Okay, so set those two goals, be ready to share them. Your next step, literally make a list of every single person you know in the world. Everybody. Doctor, dentist, dry cleaner, people you went to school with, your family, the ones you like and the ones you don't like, exes, everybody you know. The awareness we raise is just as important as the money we raise. So talking about why you're riding and talking about Housing Works is incredibly important. You're also going to be really surprised by the people who support you. Next step, take a look at that list. See if there's anyone on it that might be able to give you a major donation, someone who might be able to give you 500 or 1,000 or even more. Those are people you're going to want to ask one-on-one, preferably in person, but it's a big old world. So it might be via Zoom or via FaceTime, however you can get them one-on-one. And you're going to tell them some very important stuff. What you're doing, don't be humble, putting a lot of time into training and fundraising, a lot of energy. Why you're doing it, as specific as you can be with your reason for doing the ride. Where the money goes, Housing Works, in a nutshell, they do so much work, but identify just a couple pieces of their work to share with that person that you think might really speak to them. Then the hard part is you're going to look them square in the eye and you're going to say, and I want you to give me $1,000. The hardest part is then you're going to shut up because the voices in your head, I guarantee you, because I've done this a lot of times myself, the voices in your head are going to be saying, ooh, I'm an idiot. Just give me $20 and never talk to me again. Don't say any of that. Just let it sit there. Maybe they say, bad timing, but I can give you 500. Maybe they say, ooh, okay, but my partner's company matches, so I'm going to have them donate it, and then you'll actually get $2,000. If you don't ask, you're not going to get anything. If you just feel like, I'm doing this ride, you might get 20 bucks. Again, there's another video with more details on how to ask for a big donation, and you can always come to me for help as well. It works. So your next step is to get to everybody else on your list. And that's the best way to do that, is generally with emails, but you might even want to do letters for a couple people, because we all have that aunt that doesn't trust the interwebs. So you can do letters as well. People can mail in donations, but most people do it online. So you'll shoot out an email to everybody you know in the world with what you're doing, why you're doing it, where the money goes. I need your help. That is huge. We're all pre-programmed to kind of act like we don't need anybody's help anytime, anywhere. Thank you. I have it all under control. I need your help. Will go a long way. And I'm happy to look at your letters and emails before you send them out, because little tweaks like mentioning corporate matching gifts and things like that can make a big difference. All right. The most important thing I'm going to tell you about fundraising: follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. If you send out 100 emails, you're going to send out more than 100 emails. But if you were to send out 100 emails, 20 people are going to give immediately, 20 people never going to give, and about 60 people are going to pull it into that folder of things to do, or just let it fall off the bottom of their inbox where they won't see it again until well after September. So your follow-ups don't have to be a big deal, just another quick email. Hey, I just got back from a 50-mile training ride, not too late to give, link to your page. Look what Housing Works is doing now. You can link to any of their amazing work, not too late to give. I just passed my goal, not too late to give, and always with that link to your page. If you're thinking, is there a faster way to fundraise? Yeah, throw a house party. There's a whole nother video on that on this page as well. I'm going to put all the links down in the comments. But if you throw a house party, we will ideally send a volunteer speaker to your party if it's in person. If it's online, we can have someone join you virtually. If there's no one in your area and it's not online, we can train either you or one of your friends to be the speaker. And what they do is they ask for the money on your behalf. And it works. We have people fly past their minimums and their goals in one night. You should plan them about 6 weeks out though. So if you want to do a house party, talk to me about it. Okay, so that's your fundraising basics. Again, there's videos following up with more details on everything. Your first step, of course, though, is you got to be registered because you need that fundraising webpage. And the way to do that is that QR code, right there above my head, that one, that'll take you to the registration page. So if you're not signed up yet, let's get you signed up. And I am always here to help you. Again, my name is Blake. I'm the rider coach for Breaking AIDS Ride. And I really hope we have you out on the road with us in September. Thanks.